30 seconds. Good luck. We'll start in the end with Carla Fawcett. What was her response? Who is Beyonce? No, there's a 25-year eligibility period for the hall, so newer artists might not be eligible yet. You wagered how much? $7,000. That drops you down to nothing, I'm afraid. But congrats on being a champ. Angela Hsu was in second place with $10,000. What was your response? Who is Gwen Stefani? No, maybe also on the cusp of being too recent. So I'm afraid that's going to cost you $7,399, leaving you at $2,601. Ed Colson had a big but not insurmountable lead. Are you a music fan?
Certainly.
Let's see what your response is. Who is Tina Turner? Tina Turner has since been inducted into the Hall a second time, but she was not the first. 2 years previously, Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac received her second induction. So is the wager big or small? Just $1,301, leaving you with $17,399. And you are our new Jeopardy champion. Congratulations, Ed. And thanks to you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Promotional consideration provided by Consumer Cellular. Ever wonder what the post-game conversations are about? Go to Jeopardy.com/overheard to find out. Tomorrow, champion Ed Colson faces Mark Stover from Flagstaff, Arizona, and from Queens, New York, Alexa Jacob.
I've always loved the latest technology. We were the first to bring the Soleil laser to North Dakota, offering fillings without having to get numb. We continue to pioneer new dental technology like same-day CEREC crowns, and now utilizing 3D printing for digital dentures, 3D implant placement, and smile makeovers.
When my father started his Amish furniture store down in Deadwood, I saw a need for quality furniture in North Dakota. In the past, we have been limited to dealing with furniture that was made overseas and furniture that isn't built to stand the test of time. What makes our furniture different at Amish Country Furnishings is there are no factory settings. This is all true handcrafted Amish furniture. You won't see any particle board. Everything is solid wood and built to last.
Amish Country Furnishings, where custom doesn't cost more. East Expressway in Bismarck.
ID Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram wants this to be the summer you get a new Ram. Lease a new 2022 Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4, well equipped, and up to 24 miles to the gallon, $599 a month. Just $599 due at signing. Or lease a new 2022 Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 diesel, up to 29 miles per gallon and very well equipped, $599 a month. $599 due at signing. See us during the Make This the Summer event at ID Chrysler in Bismarck or idchrysler.com.
You're watching KFYR TV, your news leader.
Coming up on First News at 5, we'll focus on tourism, an important industry in North Dakota and one that's growing. Carbon capture companies coming into the state promise a big boost for the economy, but landowners who are in their path aren't so thrilled. Plus, a lifetime collection of Native American artifacts is heading to auction. We'll take a look.
You're watching First News at 5. Your news and weather headlines start right now.
You might think people who don't live here consider North Dakota a flyover state, but in reality, the tourism department receives calls from all over the world. Bella Kraft found out why the job of answering those calls and sharing information is often reserved for the locals.
Thank you for calling North Dakota Tourism. This is Deanne. How may I help you?
Tucked away in a corner of the tourism office, Deanne is hard at work spreading the word about North Dakota and what it has to offer.
I just have so much to talk about and share that love.
So far this year, there have been 1.4 million unique users to the ND tourism website, 64 million impressions to digital advertising, and 84% of users have watched video ads till the end.
So people are interested in the messaging and the visuals that we're putting out about North Dakota.
Popular destinations callers want more information about are Theodore Roosevelt National Park and the International Peace Garden.
A lot of the scenic byways and backways are getting a lot of love this year, too. I think people just want to get out and experience nature.
Deanne has a special connection to her job since she grew up in Bismarck. She's able to add insight from her personal experiences and share her love for the state.
It's everything. It's totally everything. I have traveled the whole state. I have talked to so many people.
Many visitors are interested in rural experiences such as ranches or farms, wanting to catch a glimpse of the North Dakota life.
We also really encourage people to get off the main I-94 and get off and experience, something that's new and unique in North Dakota.
North Dakota Tourism also has a new chat function on its website, helping answer questions about the state. In Bismarck, I'm Bella Kraft for your news leader.
North Dakota Tourism had a record-breaking year in 2021 for people visiting both in person and clicking on the website, and they hope to build off of that this year. Tourism in Williams County will soon get a big boost in the form of a grant. This year, $60,000 will be awarded. $40,000 will go toward capital projects like infrastructure improvements, but the rest will be spent on events and advertising. The grant funding is generated by hospitality taxes.
Tourism is very well attracted to workforce recruitment as well, and so we're hoping that this is a way to be able to increase the exposure of the area and all that Williams County has to offer.
The Tourism Grant Review Committee will meet tonight to finalize the application, which will be released on August 2nd. So, Kevin, not only do we have great places to visit here in North Dakota, but the weather on most summer days is beautiful as well.
That's right, and especially for this week, Monica, because our temps are running below normal. Mentioned that last week, that this would be the week that would be a bit atypical by late July standards. We're looking at widespread 70s for tomorrow. Now, today we were in the 80s. That's on par, but tomorrow below normal, even on Wednesday and possibly Thursday. And you guessed it, it's not going to last this time of year. We're back to a long stretch of heat starting this weekend and probably most of next week. Sky Tracker, Doppler radar, and a couple of areas of showers and storms. Nothing severe, but just some light showers over Williams and Divide counties in North Dakota. But then thunderstorms a little bit to the southwest of Williston, mainly toward Richland County. We've got some showers and storms just to the west of Sidney toward Lambert. Nothing severe at this time, and the odds for severe weather are somewhat limited. Our live Williston Skywatch camera, where it is currently 82 degrees, but a light wind only around 5 miles per hour. Now, the precip forecast, this is over the next week through next Monday. And again, we're just not looking at a lot of rain potential. We've got a couple showers today, tonight, early tomorrow morning, and that's about it probably for the next week. So what you see here is more or less for this evening into tomorrow morning. Most areas, if anything at all, measured in hundredths of an inch, maybe upwards of a tenth, possibly 1,500. So it would be a bit of a stretch to get more than that unless thunderstorms form in the same place. But different story for the desert Southwest and the southern plains, where that monsoon moisture is really impressive. One of the strongest monsoon moisture regimes we've seen in a number of years here. And that simply means a seasonal wind shift, allowing for the desert Southwest to see showers and thunderstorms this time of year, absent of a monsoon last year. One reason we had all the wildfires this year. So far, things are looking a lot better, but flash flooding potential in those areas. So again, for our area, we are looking at those showers marching into North Dakota, but nothing strong. Into the night with the cold front moving through, that will be the focal point for scattered showers and storms increasing. Otherwise, decreasing clouds for tomorrow morning. And look for afternoon temperatures just delightful with highs in the 70s. North winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Much more, Monica, on that longer term. I'll have it coming up a little bit later.
Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Many in the energy industry sing the praises of carbon capture technology, but not everybody is thrilled by the idea. Summit Carbon Solutions is planning a massive project spanning 5 states that will carry millions of tons of carbon dioxide into North Dakota every year, where it will be permanently stored underground. The company has filed a lawsuit against a number of landowners who are concerned about their tactics and intentions.
The first thing the guy told me last January, when I said that I'm probably not going to sign, he threatened me with eminent domain. That is the first words out of their mouth. It's the bullying tactics they're using. They're picking on the older people and people who aren't very informed on it or haven't gotten informed on anything. It's not being done in a right way.
In March, Continental Resources, which is an oil and gas company from Oklahoma City, invested $250 million into the project. Summit Carbon Solutions website says the project will generate thousands of jobs during construction and hundreds of full-time jobs once operational. A Bismarck man will receive probation for his role in the death of 5-year-old Jeremy Doyle. 34-year-old Russell James pleaded guilty to contributing to the deprivation or delinquency of a minor charged today. Prosecutors say James, along with 40-year-old Rolanda Doyle and 18-year-old Serenity Foots, were in the home where the child died in February. They say video taken on Doyle's phone the day before the child died shows him suffering and falling down with what appeared to be a traumatic brain injury. Prosecutors say James failed to seek medical attention, knowing the child was not being cared for, but his actions did not lead to the death of the child. As part of the plea agreement, James agreed to testify against Doyle if subpoenaed. He was sentenced to 360 days, with all but 156 days suspended and credit for 156 days already served. Doyle and Foots have pleaded not guilty to their charges. Foots is scheduled to go to trial in August. Doyle will go to trial in October. Jury selection is underway in the trial of a man charged with fatally stabbing another man in a North Minot motel in May of 2020. Prosecutors charged 59-year-old Milo Whitetail with double-A felony murder in the death of 43-year-old Eric Patterson. Investigators say Patterson was found at the hotel with multiple stab wounds and was pronounced dead at the hospital. Whitetail's trial is set for 5 days. He faces the chance of life in prison without parole if convicted. The Centers for Disease Control is giving people 18 and older another option for COVID-19 vaccination. The North Dakota Health Department says Novavax is now available for unvaccinated adults. However, the supply is limited in the U.S. Our state has received a one-time allocation of just 7,800 doses. The Novavax vaccine is given in 2 doses, 21 days apart, but is not authorized for use as a booster dose or an additional dose for those who are immunocompromised. Any side effects from it have been mild. The most common was pain at the injection site. The White House is hosting a summit on the next generation of COVID-19 vaccines on Tuesday. It comes as the administration turns its focus to dealing with coronavirus in the long term, and as COVID cases are once again on the rise in the U.S., driven by the most contagious strain yet. The summit will include panels on next generation vaccine design and manufacturing and innovation in vaccine delivery. Up next on First News at 5, it really is true, you cannot outrun a bad diet.
You're watching First News at 5 with Monica Hannon and weather with Chief Meteorologist Kevin Lawrence. This is KFYR TV, your news leader.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike, because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on 4 of Toyota's favorite hybrids, plus 6 of Toyota's fuel-efficient gas models. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Kyle Bush, welcome to Menards. What can I help you with today?
Well, I've got my shopping list right here. I need some green treated lumber. I need a brown Mastercraft door. I need red Clearview cabinets and some blue Dutch Boy paint.
Those are M&Ms.
And?
At Menards, we carry the world's best selection of home improvement products to help you complete your next project.
You've got more of these, right?
It's all gonna fit in your car?
I got a trunk.
Save big money at Menards.
CHI St. Alexius Health Great Plains Rehabilitation Services, providing medical products and services to make your life easier.
Torgerson Auto Center is North Dakota's largest independent used dealer. Not only do we have the largest selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, but we have the best team around. At Torgerson Auto Center, there's no pressure, gimmicks, or tricks. We work hard to find you the right vehicle at the right price and interest rate. To view our inventory, book your next service appointment, and meet our team, go to TorgersonAutoCenter.com. Torgerson Auto Center, East Bismarck Expressway.
Crack? I'm on it. New battery.
I'm on it. At Epic Tech, we can fix most Android and iPhone issues in under an hour. We're on it.
Open your new account online today at plainscommerce.com. Any place, anytime. Plains Commerce Bank.
finding the Honda you really want just got easier. With a longer limited warranty, so long. And complimentary oil changes within the first year. You've never been more at peace than with Honda Certified Pre-Owned.
What's the key to living longer? Is it eating healthy? Is it exercising? A new study confirms it's a combination of both. Hillary Lane explains.
Have you ever eaten a whole sleeve of cookies and then went for a run and thought, okay, I'm even? Well, a new study shows you actually can't out-exercise a bad diet.
A new study published in Medical News Today found that exercising to make up for eating poorly doesn't really work in terms of lowering mortality rates. And eating well but not exercising may help lower your risk of dying from certain cancers to a degree, but doesn't help lower the risk of death from cardiovascular disease. The research found that people who exercised the most and ate the healthiest food reduced their risk of dying from all causes, including cardiovascular disease and certain cancers, by 20%. Rachel Iverson, a board-certified sports dietitian in Bismarck, says both diet and exercise are crucial.
Exercise will always help and will always, help improve your longevity, barring any, specific issues or barriers. But exercise can't make up for saturated fat intake's impact on cardiovascular disease, and it can't make up for a lack of antioxidants in cancer.
And while doing one or the other, exercising or eating healthy, isn't ideal, it is still better than doing nothing. I'm Hillary Lane reporting for your news leader.
In the study, a healthy diet consisted of at least 4.5 servings of vegetables or fruit a day, 2 or more servings of fish a week, and fewer than 5 servings of red meat weekly. A Lamborghini erupted in flames after crashing onto the roof of a home in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue said the crash happened on Sunday afternoon. The fire officials said the SUV slid off the roof, then burst into flames. They said the occupants of the Lamborghini left the scene before fire officials or the police arrived. The driver of a second vehicle involved in the accident suffered minor injuries. Nobody was hurt in the home. However, the house was evacuated. Kevin?
All right, Monica, thank you very much. And right now, we got 70s and 80s next couple of days. It's going to get hot, though, by the weekend and beyond. More coming up.
Mart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs for just $38.71. Progressives 2 for $76.92. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. Mart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles. Just move on up. You'll not only bring back the fun, toward your destination. You'll supercharge it. Just move on. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Supercharge your summer today at your local Ford dealer.
Hello, Minot. Your new Shields is now open. More than 100,000 square feet of brand new experiences, with more for you and your family to enjoy, including a better customer experience, wider product selection, plus fun attractions for the family, like Fuzzywigs Candy Factory, Rollerball, and updated archery lanes that we can't wait to share with you. Come visit us today and explore what more means for you. Welcome to the new Shields.
It's official. Zimmerman's Furniture is awarded the best of the best furniture store and the best place to buy a mattress. I'm Gene Zimmerman.
And I'm Kim. Here at Zimmerman's Furniture, we invite you to come in and see our beautiful selection of the top brands of quality furniture and mattresses. We have professional, friendly, and knowledgeable people to help you make the right choice.
And remember, Zimmerman's will always save you money.
Warm weather months make our great state come alive. As we head outside to play, you'll want to check here first to make sure Mother Nature is on board with your plans today
and into the weekend. Let's go, Larks!
And no matter what crazy weather comes our way, you'll find us in the First Warn Forecast Center when things turn severe. Your First Warn weather team is with you minute by minute all summer long. Keep counting on KFYR, your news and weather leader.
How do we make your glasses the same day? It's all done in store. Our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish, getting them back the same day. Quality, affordable glasses made in store, only at iMart Express.
Closed captioning of this newscast sponsored by Bill Barth Ford Kia.
Pope Francis kicked off a week-long visit to Canada today with an apology to the nation's Indigenous people. The pontiff said he humbly begs forgiveness for the evil committed by so many Christians against them. He was speaking about the residential school system, which persisted for more than a century. Under that policy, at least 150,000 Indigenous children were forced to attend boarding schools away from their families. While there, many were abused physically, sexually, and emotionally. The Vatican has said the entire point of the Pope's visit is one of penance. A lifetime collection is going up for auction this weekend. Steve Yost has been collecting Native American artifacts for the past 70 years. He and his wife are moving from Dickinson to Arizona, and he says that prompted the decision to sell his massive collection. It includes thousands of artifacts from many different tribes. He started collecting when he was 9 years old, when his grandmother gave him a couple of artifacts she had found on her Ohio farm. He says he's been fascinated with the culture ever since.
I'm not an archaeologist, nor a historian, nor an ethnologist, but I'm just fascinated with the Native American culture, and this is part of it.
Yost artifacts will be auctioned this Saturday at the Medora Community Center starting at 9:30 a.m. Visit bigeauctionservice.com for more details. Should draw quite a crowd, Kevin.
I think so as well, and the weather should be, heating up by the weekend. I think Medora will be in the 90s by Saturday, but not before then. Tonight, we got scattered showers and storms, eastern Montana, western North Dakota. Clouds are increasing here. A couple of non-severe showers, no severe weather, in fact, near the Williston area, a few sprinkles, but a little bit to the west of Sydney and approaching Sydney, we've got some thunderstorms. There is some lightning activity, but severe weather chances are somewhat minimal. So late evening showers possible for the state fair. Nothing like what was experienced last Friday night. Not tonight, anyway. Chances for severe weather will be much more minimal. There's always that feature as a possibility, but not to the extent we had late last week. We are looking at temperatures here in the middle 80s right through the evening, early evening time frame. 80 degrees at 8 o'clock, and then 60s by 10. And again, a chance for some showers mainly toward mid to late evening. Not much happening before then, despite increasing cloud cover. Again, a few showers on a cold front sweeping through. I know, a cold front in July, but it's going to result in below normal temps for tomorrow. Actually, the next couple of days. Decreasing clouds again for tomorrow morning, and then really nice with northwest to north winds tomorrow between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Widespread 70s for highs. But tonight we're in the 80s, at least for the next couple of hours here. Look for middle 80s overall. Increasing clouds, chances for showers and a few thunderstorms as well. Severe weather chances are minimal at best. Otherwise, for tomorrow morning, looking at temps refreshing here into the upper 50s for a couple of hours. By 8 o'clock, we'll be in the low 60s here, and going into the afternoon. I mean, really, it's quite amazing here. Noon for tomorrow, looking at temperatures in the low 70s or maybe only in the upper 60s. How about that? It's July, but don't worry, that trend is not going to last forever. Of course, we know that. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, again, more 60s and 70s. Western North Dakota planner for tomorrow. Again, the 26th day of July, or is it the 26th of September? I don't know, but looking at a near 77-degree high. 7-day forecast, hot weather will make a return. We have a long ways to go here in summer, so it's only a midsummer reprieve here. 90 starting Saturday, and could go on for quite a while.
Look at those cool nighttime temperatures.
It's going to be quite nice. Some in the 40s even.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know it is.
One of the stories we're working on for the evening report, there are numerous abandoned mines in Montana, and some lawmakers are saying the current cleanup efforts are not enough. We'll hear what plans are being proposed to improve the cleanup efforts tonight at 6. But up next on First News at 5, if you're a frequent napper, you might want to reconsider that.
Time to vote. Go to BismarckTribune.com to vote for Zimmerman's as the best of the best furniture store. Thank you for your support.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Make no monthly payments for the rest of summer on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
When the unexpected upends your life, you don't have to go far to fight back. With state-of-the-art technology, a talented team of medical experts, and one-on-one wraparound services, hope to defeat cancer isn't far from home. Connect online or learn more at bismarckcancercenter.com.
Supersize your summer fun at this year's North Dakota State Fair. For 9 big days, the fairgrounds will be filled with lots and lots and lots to see and do. A huge live concert lineup, thrilling carnival rides, acres of delicious fair food, rodeo and auto events, animals, competitions, and so much more. Come one, come all to the best time of the year. Fair time, the North Dakota State Fair, July 22nd through the 30th. Now it's really summer.
It's back for another big year. It's Black Friday in July, happening all month at Pucklet Chevrolet in Bismarck. Right now, receive a $300 gas card with any vehicle purchase. That's $300 of gas with your purchase, and we have the inventory other dealers don't. Credit challenged? No problem. We'll get you into the nicer, newer vehicle you deserve. Black Friday in July is back, but hurry, it all ends when the month ends at Pucklet Chevrolet in Bismarck.
Right now at Carpet World, you can choose a floor that's designed to be lived on. Mannington Flooring gives you more options, more ways to beautify your home and express your personal style. From hardwood to vinyl, from new Duramax waterproof flooring to laminate, Mannington's stylish designs are easy to clean and look great year after year. That's Mannington, floors designed to be lived on. Available at Carpet World, 501 Airport Road, online at carpetworldbismarck.com.
You're watching First News at 5.
Taking more frequent naps could lead to high blood pressure and stroke. Chinese researchers wanted to determine whether frequent naps could increase a person's risk for high blood pressure or stroke. The researchers found people who usually nap were 12% more likely to develop high blood pressure and 24% more likely to have a stroke compared to people who never take naps. The study also found that those who were more likely to nap were men, had lower education and income levels, reported cigarette smoking, daily drinking, insomnia, snoring, and being an evening person, which leads to the question, is it really the nap that's causing it? Another new study finds people who exercise more live longer. Harvard researchers conducted an analysis of more than 100,000 individuals over a 30-year period, and they found adults who exercise 2 to 4 times more than the current recommendation have a significantly reduced risk of dying. Currently, the American Heart Association recommends adults get at least 150 minutes per week of moderate aerobic exercise or 75 minutes per week of aerobic exercise, or a combination of both. According to President Biden's doctor, his COVID symptoms are improving significantly. In a letter released yesterday, his doctor reports the president's main symptom is now a sore throat and that his cough and body aches have diminished considerably. President Biden has had his 3rd full day of Paxlovid and continues to tolerate the treatment well. Up next on First News at 5, a whale of a tale for these boaters and a fishing trip they will never forget.
Dear gas prices, my lineup brings serious savings. We got this. Toyota hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on 4 of Toyota's favorite hybrids, plus 6 of Toyota's fuel-efficient gas models. Toyota, let's go places.
Over the hill. We're like hitting our stride. It's the 50th anniversary sale at Furniture Row, and that means everything is on sale. Shop and save with up to 50% off the largest selection of living, dining, and bedroom home furnishings at the lowest prices guaranteed. Score 2 Doctor's Choice pillows for only $50. And enter for a chance to win in our cash giveaway. Plus, 15 months no-interest financing. Celebrate and save during the 50th anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
Senior Focus, brought to you by Dakota Eye Institute, the leader in cataract surgery. Dakota Eye, the ones to see. Visit us at dakotaeye.com or call today.
Today, Spotlight shines on Irene Hoffman of Bismarck. Irene is celebrating her 90th birthday. Congratulations, Irene Hoffman of Bismarck.
To nominate someone reaching a milestone birthday or anniversary, visit us at dakotaeye.com or call today. Dakota Eye, the ones to see.
You've been waiting, and now it's finally here. It's time to order your new 2023 Ford F-150 from ID Ford in Bismarck. Order your new 2023 Ford F-150, and we'll give you $3,000 off MSRP with your trade-in. Plus, lock in your financing as low as 2.9% APR. Get your truck equipped the way you want in the color you want, and save $3,000 off MSRP plus 2.9 financing. ID Ford is Western North Dakota's F-Series leader on the Expressway in Bismarck and at idford.com.
I invite you to come inside and take a look. Clothes Mentor, it's fashion for less. Tired of your current wardrobe? Sell your gently used women's apparel and trade up. We pay cash on the spot. Why shop elsewhere? We have the brands you want and all of the accessories for all your looks. Shop local. Shop Clothes Mentor, your locally owned women's clothing store. The brands you love for less.
Dear gas prices, my lineup brings serious savings. We got this. Toyota hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on 4 of Toyota's favorite hybrids, plus 6 of Toyota's fuel-efficient gas models. Toyota, let's go places.
Consumer Watch, sponsored by View Community Credit Union.
The Securities and Exchange Commission apparently isn't done with Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Today, the company disclosed it received a new subpoena on June 13th. That subpoena is related to a previous settlement with the SEC. That settlement was the fallout from Musk's 2018 tweet that he had the funding secured to take Tesla private. But the SEC said the billionaire did not have that funding secured. Musk's lawyers have filed complaints with a federal judge overseeing the settlement. The SEC is also looking into his tweets about his effort to buy Twitter. A judge has ordered him to stand trial in that case. A new poll suggests most Americans approve of term limits for Supreme Court justices. The latest poll from the Associated Press finds about 2 of 3 Americans say they favor term limits or a mandatory retirement age for Supreme Court justices. 82% of Democrats say they don't believe in lifetime appointments versus 57% of Republicans. The average price of gasoline in the United States has fallen 32 cents over the past 2 weeks. The average cost for a gallon is now $4.54. Here in North Dakota, the average is $4.30. Experts say the decline comes as crude oil costs also fall. The Northern Lights danced across the skies of Washington State over the weekend. This is a time-lapse of the display taking place over the city of Ellensburg. The Northern Lights, also known as Aurora Borealis, happen when a strong solar flare and coronal mass ejection erupt from the sun.
CME.
Yeah, right. Solar storms last week meant that lights were visible over Washington and other areas that rarely see the phenomenon. Colors lit up the sky as far south as Northern California. And video captured the moment a humpback whale dove out of the water and landed on top of a boat. Did you see that? This happened Sunday off the coast of Plymouth, Massachusetts. You can see the whale slam into the bow of the boat before bouncing back into the water. The 19-foot vessel sustained light damage but was still seaworthy, and it made it back to the boat ramp in one piece. Fortunately, there were also no reports of injuries on the boat. There were many boats in the area for recreational fishing due to an abundance of bait fish, which is also what attracted the whales to the area. However, I bet that whale is feeling it tonight.
I think so, right? In that boat, a couple dings here and there.
Yeah, that would hurt. Look at that. Ouch.
A little bit. Kind of good video, but be scary
I
at the
feel
same
sorry,
time.
but I feel sorry for the animal, you know?
I know, right? I hear you. I do too.
It probably broke his jaw.
I know. It's like those getting caught up in netting, you know? Just terrible situation. Okay, quick check of our Minot Skywatch camera where it's 87 degrees and we've got a fair amount of sunshine. And in Lake Metagoshi, somebody on the lake right now where it's a comfortable 76 degrees and southwest wind at 5. So the clouds making a big difference, obviously. Otherwise, widespread 70s through Thursday, 80s Friday, and then the stretch of hotter days not far away.
All right, thanks a lot. We will see you here at 6.
Breaking news tonight, the rapidly spreading fire destroying several homes in Texas. The images just coming in, the flames engulfing multiple homes in a neighborhood just outside Dallas. Officials ordering evacuations. It comes as another fire in California explodes into that state's biggest inferno this year. And the brutal heat, 37 million under alerts. Also tonight, the shooting inside Dallas Love Field Airport. A woman opening fire with a handgun. Terrified travelers taking cover behind seats. How police took the shooter down. President Biden making his first appearance in days since his COVID diagnosis, saying he's feeling great when he hopes to fully get back to work. The new evidence revealed by the January 6th committee, Donald Trump's handwritten edits to his remarks the day after the attack, what the then president did not want to say to the rioters. The historic apology from Pope Francis on his visit to North America, his plea for forgiveness to indigenous people, the global health emergency declared over the growing monkeypox outbreak inside the CDC response, why it believes the virus is spreading faster than before, and celebrating the tough guy actor, beloved for his roles on both sides of the law.
Brooks Brothers, I am telling you.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening. In a summer of extreme temperatures, the worst wildfire of the year is choking the skies of Northern California tonight. Smoke advisories posted in the Bay Area due to a rampaging wildfire more than 175 miles away near Yosemite. It's already sent thousands in the path of the fire to seek safer ground. The Oak Fire broke out Friday near the park and has destroyed several structures. And breaking in Texas tonight, grass fires have destroyed at least 8 homes in Balk Springs and forced evacuations there. Meantime, back in California, crews doing all they can to slow that big blaze before it makes another dangerous run. Drought conditions ensuring plentiful fuel for the fire. Miguel Almaguer is on the front lines for us tonight.
This is what California's wildfire season looks and sounds like now. Exploding into the largest inferno in the state this year, the Oak Fire burning near Yosemite is also the most volatile blaze of the season, torching everything in its path.
I appreciate how everybody's sticking together.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
I still haven't absorbed this.
Even with 2,000 firefighters on the ground, the Oak Fire is raging out of control, destroying at least 10 structures, including newlywed Steve and Andrea Ward's home, which erupted into a fireball.
She's looking over my shoulder, and, you know, this home that we had just gotten married at 2 weeks ago, it explodes.
With 3,000 people forced to evacuate 3,200 structures,